Hello everyone. I'm here to discuss about like one of the uh, not so well known accessories for the Leica Q343. As you know, or maybe you've already if you're watching this, you've probably seen videos from other YouTubers about like the slight issue with the design of the Q343 lens. Now, um, Leica, for better or for worse, they made the Q3 and the Q343 somewhat similar, down even to the dimensions of the camera itself. So they sort of made sure that that the length of the two cameras are somewhat the same, and but with the hood on. But physically though, the Q343 has a slightly longer profile, and with the hood on, which is should which hap will need it to be shorter. In macro mode, you cannot really put in a regular sized filter on it with the hood on. So there has been any some accessories where the aftermarket accessories where they replace the OEM hood with something else that that flips open, which not a fan of that. So um, there are, however, some accessories to put on a filter on the lens, and what they did is like this one is from a company called JJC. Not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. So they designed like the filter that screws on like this, so it's flush to the lens, so allowing you to put on the hood using the macro mode, no issues. All right, now down to the real reason why I made this video. While searching for the Leica original filter, because I figured Leica knows that it won't, regular filters won't fit, even like the thinnest, even the ones with the thinnest, filter um, height. So I figured they probably created one that's similar to this, right? So surprisingly, I have it. I found one. It's through like a seller on that website, auction website, and they claim to have the original Leica filter for the Q343. So same um, profile as this one, as the JJC one. So which is kind of suspicious, honestly, because the price, I paid little money on this, relatively, and you can never actually see in the Leica catalog about this particular filter. But uh, I paid for this. It's coming from China. Well, maybe that should have been an indicator. But I bought this anyway, because primarily out of curiosity, and they I corresponded with the seller. They said it is an original. All right, we'll see about that. But they the pictures on the website do denote that the original packaging and whatnot. Okay. However, okay, so this is the first time I'm unboxing this, um, and so before I even dabble into how this is gonna look like, um, there's a few things that kind of stood out to me. First is that um, okay, so it does say UVA2, which is the second generation of the the Leica filters. And the thing that kind of stood out to me is that despite this is not really a thin like the regular filter, it still uses the same manufacturer number, 13035. All right. So I don't know. So that, to me, that's kind of a red flag. Other than, like, you don't find it in the existing Leica catalog or any of the Leica stores selling this particular filter. However, when it arrived, um, to me, well, the packaging looks legit. Like, again, it, like, it does say all these things. Like, the barcode seems so legit. The packaging is, like, I mean, I've had other um like accessories packaging, and this seems legit. Even the logo, and down to the sticker, like, the sticker to, like, authenticate this is a real one. But yeah, seems legit. So yeah, let's see what it looks like inside. Hmm. Okay. um all right, it does look like the filter. um okay, I was expecting this to be not a Leica at all. Even the packaging of the filter looks legit. Even the material, like, the somewhat soft, pliable plastic material is the same. Okay, I was I was expecting it. This was be like a counterfeit somehow. I don't know. Maybe it is an yet to be announced um product from Leica, and they just happen to have, like, a in stock. And although I would say, though, and I'm very particular with fonts. I'm not necessarily an expert, but I consider myself like a font nerd. The one that thing that kind of sticks out, however, is that the even though this E49 is using the of some appears to be the official Leica font, this one does not. It's not using the Leica font. So, like, look, the C is more rounded. Um, it's not the original font. So that still tells me that this might still be not an original Leica product. But, hey, uh, to be fair, or to give them credit, if it is a counterfeit, uh, they went through great lengths to make sure that this looks like an official product. Maybe they got a hold of this packaging from somewhere else. But, hey, uh, it will fit. So I'm not gonna put that there. Like, it's. I'll probably have another video just to show it. Um, yeah, like, I'm very surprised that this looks um an OEM product, and maybe Leica will be announcing this soon to be available more, like, not through some shady means. All right, okay, let's put it back here, and yeah, there you go. The Leica thin filter um, for the Q343.